All right, so the first exercise of the whole day is going to be a single arm dumbbell row. Now we can do this with the rack supporting us. If the rack was here, we can hold the rack and row from here. We can also do this from a hip hinge or a lunge position. I'll demonstrate for the hip hinge as well, keeping that dumbbell in one hand the entire time. Hip hinge, chest tall, shoulders down, back, using those hips to drive back in order to start and finish the row. All right, next we have a goblet hold farmer walk. Now, why is the goblet hold important? So what we want to do is we want to have that dumbbell just slightly away from our body. So what that does is that fires up the posterior chain from the top of our shoulders all the way down to the back of our heels. So what we're going to do is you're going to grab a moderate to lightweight and you're going to hold it 12 to 14 inches out in front of your chest. And what you're going to do is you're going to walk from here, keeping your core tight and keeping your back tight. As you see, I have a slight lean backwards, not large, just slight. And we will walk forward from here and continue for the entire 60 seconds. Next, we have a TRX RDL with an arm circle. Now, we're going to be super careful on this one because with the RDL part, what we're going to do is we're going to keep these TRX down by our hips. We're going to come into the RDL, have those arms extend. We're going to bring them down to our side, up to front, and then back. Down to the side, up to the front, and then back. The entire time, we're pressing into the TRX straps the entire time to help keep our balance. Now, if someone cannot do the circle, we're only going to do an RDL. So again, we're going to start with the straps down by our hips, and then we're going to come forward, extending the arms and the back leg together. And then we're going to come back up. Back leg and the arms together. Come back up. What if we can't do it on one leg? Let's do it on two. So we'll come into a hip hinge. We'll have our arms down by our side. We'll drive that butt back, and we'll extend the arms forward, squeezing our glutes at the top. This is a core exercise as well as a glute exercise. Next, we have a reverse lunge and medicine ball slam. So what we're going to do is, when that back leg drops back, we're going to slam on that side. So we're going to drop back, and then switch sides. Drop back. Drop that leg back, and slam. And continue from there. Next, we're going to have a sumo squat and high pull. So what we're going to do is we're going to come into that sumo squat here. Feet outside shoulder width apart, hips right in the center. We're going to row, but come up to the shoulder. So here's the trick. We're not coming into the hips. We're not coming straight up. We're hip hinging. We're coming from here, come out of the hip hinge, pull to the shoulder, and then come right back down to the ground. I'll do a couple to show you how it's going to look. So pull, come back to the ground. High pull the entire time, almost like a kettlebell swing. Next, go over here. Thanks, Steve.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, shizzle.
Next, we're going to have a single leg reverse granny toss. We're going to go up and over our shoulders here. So what we're going to do is we're going to start out on one leg. We're going to draw one leg back, start to create that momentum that we need to throw this up over our head, right? So we're going to draw the right leg back, and then you go forward with your body as the ball goes back. I will demo on the opposite leg as well. So we'll come into that RDL and throw behind us with one leg. If anyone has trouble using the one leg, we'll go to two legs, and then it'll be just like a hip thrust, but we'll toss that ball straight behind us. This next exercise is going to be the rower. Now make sure you adjust those feet and and make sure you adjust the resistance on the side for the climb, remember. All right, so this next exercise is going to be a reverse fly, but we're going to do it diagonal. We're going to call it a diagonal reverse fly with lunge. But it's going to start out as the reverse fly. We're going to have one arm go up and away, and the other arm go low and away. And then we will switch. Up and away, low and away. Now, for the added difficulty, this is a progression. If we want to make it a little bit harder for our clients, with every diagonal pull, we're going to do a reverse lunge. We're going to start here, reverse lunge, and diagonal pull. Then we're going to switch. Reverse lunge, and diagonal pull. Next, we have a TRX inverted row or a regular row. So the inverted row, all we're going to do is drop underneath the TRX, keeping our hips up, glutes squeeze tight, and rowing into the rib cage. And of course, the modification would be a regular TRX row, walking your feet under, and then rowing to that same position. Next, we have a plate chop with reverse lunge, just like we did in one of our prior pull stays. But what we're going to do is we're going to start with the plate on one hip. We're going to reverse lunge and have it come to the opposite shoulder. Almost as if we were just stepping back rather than a full lunge. The next exercise is a barbell reverse lunge. So all we're going to do is get that barbell on our back and come into a traditional reverse lunge. If we must, we can always give the member a dumbbell or an extra plate if the barbell happens to be too heavy. Alright, this next exercise is a plate curl to halo. So we're going to start out here. We're going to curl up to the chest, halo around the head, repeat, one more curl, halo, and repeat from there.